Okay, here we are.
Awesome. Oh my God. Look at that landscape. Look at that. Amazing. My dear, beautiful, wise friend, Magi, how are you?
Magical. How else can I be?
Oh my God, I love it. Exactly. Magical, enjoying life, um, enjoying existence. Agree on that.
Enjoying the existence. I want to, first of all,
Yes.
take your hands in my hands. Yes. And as we do this, I want to thank God for being in this incredible place in Saudi Arabia, Al Ula. Al Ula means on the top, with you who has the same vision as I do in this animalito, little
The
animal, as you
avatar.
call the avatar, animalito, and that we can be here with the people who will be joining us in this marvelous, marvelous journey that life is. Gotitas de felicidad.
Exactly.
Happiness droplets.
Exactly, exactly.
Yes, and you who are seeing us for the first time, believe us that for us, for Manuel and for myself, this is an absolute, for me, I don't even know how to call it. It's a journey within, but just, celebration. No learning, no homework, just enjoying. So we did this in Spanish before, but now we have, both of us, many, many friends who are in another part of the world. So we bring this to you. And this is the first time I wear this. After we did the other session in Spanish, I was in this hotel in Dubai, and Manuel is right there while this is being exhibited in the store. And my animalito goes that way and picks it. And I didn't put it on my head because it didn't feel like that's what I wanted to do. I felt I want to do this while I have a special ritual. And that is here. I took it all the way to Saudi Arabia to wear it with my dearest co-magician, Manuel, because these moments together are for us to remember that the sea is made of a lot of drops. So let's do the happiness droplets so our existence goes back to the original state of celebrating life. What do you say to this start point?
Wow. First of all, I'm amazed that crown looks amazing on you. That's the first thing. Royalty, it's all above you, it's all around you, it's all within you. So, and it can be felt, and it's definitely part of you. So it was a great decision that you bought that amazing crown. That's the first thing. Second, for me, it makes all the sense of the world that you decided to put that crown on your head, especially in that place, because I mean you are on the top, right? It means that when you put a crown on your head, it means that you are prepared to receive and to be in touch with the higher level of existence. That's what crowns mean. The crown means not only power, but also wisdom and also responsibility. And if you are on the top, right, you are ready to experience the sensation of being fully connected with everything, and to start creating and to start not only manifesting, but also producing effects in this wonderful plane of existence. So for me, it makes all the sense of the world. And third, yes, this is the first time that we do this in English. For me, it makes all the sense in the world because I've been receiving a lot of requests from our friends in Mexico and all over the world saying that, hey, I don't understand the word you're saying on your video. So what about us? What about the English speakers? What about us? So this is their time. This is their moment. This is just for them. And for me, it's a pleasure to share our vision with them. And as you mentioned before, it's not about being rigid. It's not about knowledge in the brain. It's not about that. It's about sensation. It's about feeling. It's about gut. It's about um, just being able to connect with everything, with the unicity within ourselves. That's the purpose. During our conversation, we're going to tell certain concepts or ideas, but the purpose of doing that is not only to stimulate our brains, our cognitive processes. It's not about that. It's about that, at least my purpose, my intention is for the people to see this video, to feel it, to feel like they're here with us having this conversation and just paying attention on their bodies. What are their bodies saying about our interaction? That's what I want this to be. What do you think?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I believe that it's important that we have a dictionary of 2, 3 words so that we know that we're speaking about the same thing. So this is called Droplets of Happiness, happiness droplets. Gotas de felicidad. What does happiness mean to me? And then we would like to know what it means to you. And so when we speak about happiness, everybody will know what we mean. To me, happiness is the ability of the brain to produce endorphins so that the chemicals in my body are balanced and I can stay in the wow. I can stay in the wow only if my chemicals inside are balanced in such a way. So this means happiness is the ability to stay in a state of appreciation and listening, especially in difficult, challenging times. That means especially, let's say my house is burning. And I know this. I know that whatever my emotions will bring to the brain, the order to send me stress or not. If there's a bear behind me wanting to bite me, I'll go, stress, please come to me, run. No? And I will allow this cortisol to take over me so I can escape. My house is burning. There's nothing following me. I don't need to run fast. So I literally, I know if my house were burning, I would go like, what? Wait. I would tell myself, breathe. So if happiness is to be in the state of appreciation, especially in hard times, okay, I don't know what's going on. It's burning for a reason. I don't know what it is. And slowly I approach quietly. I breathe. I see a hand. I pull it and I save a girl. The other scenario where I curse because I think it was Thomas who did it because he's so jealous of me. I'm so upset. Cortisol comes so much so that I have a heart attack. I faint right there and the girl is burnt to death. This is how I like to explain it in a vivid manner. It is for our convenience, not right or wrong. You can choose to be upset and curse. You can choose to be calm or not. What is convenient for you? What is convenient for your organs inside? Because this avatar, this animalito, really depends on how you take life. With which glasses are you looking to life? Wow, or damn it. It really depends on that. So happiness for me is the ability to stay in state of appreciation, especially in difficult times. Knowing that my decisions to order my brain to give me the chemicals that I require for my convenience, health, wealth, and well-being. Now tell us, what is your definition of happiness?
Okay. In a few words will be being aware of your own existence in gratitude, in a gratitude state.
It's the same thing with different words.
It's the same thing. It's basically the same thing because let's use the same example. Of course, when I see my house burning, of course, my mind is going to start developing a lot of thoughts trying to take advantage, trying to anticipate everything that could go wrong in the future. It's going, the purpose of my mind, and the mind is it's a survival mechanism. And as a mechanism, it's going to try to anticipate everything bad that could happen to me in order to avoid it, to be aware of that danger. If I'm watching, if I'm seeing this scenario where my house is burning, if I do not pay attention of myself there experiencing that scene, then I'm gonna get attached to my mind and all those thoughts. But those thoughts are not real. They're just thoughts. And if I get attached to those thoughts, then I'm going to get disconnected from existence. I'm going to be navigating. I'm going to be completely, how can I say that? I'm going to be lost in all those thoughts. I'm not going to be breathing consciously. I'm not going to be living. I'm not going to be able to see the girl. I'm not going to be able to move my body consciously. I'm not going to be able to do that because I am just thinking. I am trapped in my thoughts. But the moment I realize that I am here, that I am those powerful words, the moment I realize that I am here, that I am able to exist, I'm still breathing, and I'm able to breathe consciously, that I am the one who is breathing existence at so many levels, then my power is back. I'm no longer confused. I am no longer attached, glued with danger, the idea of danger, the idea of separation, the idea of fear. I'm no longer there. Then I am here and I am able to see, I am able to react, I am able to make decisions, I am able to use my mind as a tool instead of being only a recipient, a vessel for my mind. In that moment, the moment I am aware of my existence, there's no room for fear. There's no room for confusion. There's no room for sadness. Because if I am here, I am not, if I am observing and connected with reality that I am experiencing, when I am aware of that, then I can only feel plenty of existence. That is happiness for me. Happiness is not the same as joy. It's very, happiness is deep, is the deepest level of existence. What do you think?
Yes, the deepest level of existence. So when you are aware, another thing that helps a lot to stay happy, because you can decide to be happy. How do you stay happy? How do I manage to stay in this awareness? When you say awareness, is who is breathing me? As simple as that. Because without breathing, we're not here. So our biggest success is to breathe. So who is breathing us, Manuel? Tell me.
Everything is breathing us. We are breathing us. The unity, the life is breathing us. The source is breathing us. For me, at least.
The source, because if we say we are breathing us, we are produced by source, which is higher than us. So yes. I feel that knowing that there is this super high power, like this is what made me put this crown on, like you were saying before. It's like you want to connect with what's up higher than me. Here in Al-Ula, it means on the top. So this is the perfect place to start these talks. I feel when I saw the feathers touch up, I feel, so when you feel God, that is not a religious God. It is the force of life that creates in constant motion, in beauty and benevolence, is breathing you. You cannot not be aware. You can allow yourself to stay in the awareness. What do you say?
Totally agree on that. And I like the way you put it. It's like we're not talking about religion here. We are talking about consciousness. You can choose to believe that this source is aware or not. That's up to you. From my perspective, everything is conscience. Everything. Um, eh, I'm a clinical psychologist, and I'm a coach. I'm a life coach, among some other things. I like to believe, and I like to. There are two perspectives of consciousness right now. There are two theories. None of them have been fully proved. From my perspective, when you are experiencing something at a deepest level, you don't need an statistic proof to tell you that's true. But I mean, that's for me. So there are two main theories that explain consciousness. The first one says that consciousness is a byproduct of your brain, of the chemical processes of your brain. That's the first one. The common science uses this theory to explain consciousness. There is another one that is relatively new, and this theory says that everything is consciousness. Everything is conscious at certain levels, and our brain is just like an antenna that is able to perceive only a certain amount of that eternal, immense consciousness. And that small part of consciousness that we are aware of because of our brain, that's what we call me, I, right? So I use that perspective not only to work, but also as my personal explanation of consciousness. So for me, when you are connected with the source, right, then you are able not only to be aware of your own existence, but also you can achieve higher levels of consciousness. It's like your antenna is widening up. It's like it's opening all the channels, because we have so many channels ready to receive information from the source, but we are get used to use only our brain, only the conscious part of our brain. But there's also another huge source of information that is called intuition, and is extremely valuable. So when we use that part, when we use intuition to perceive life, then there's no way not to feel gratitude. What do you think?
Exactly. There is no way not to feel gratitude. And gratitude is the glue. Appreciation makes you listen and want to know more. That's the glue that connects it to source. So we are here. So that was the explanation for what we believe happiness is. Now, I would like to go to one more that we will be using a lot, and that's love. What is love? May I?
Awesome. Sure, please,
Okay.
go ahead.
I have lived in the Middle East. By the way, I'm Gloria Belendez Ramirez, your friend. I am extremely happy to be in the north of my life. I'm 69 years old now. I'm in the north according to the wheel of medicine of Sunbear, which is very interesting to explore. We will do that in another time. At the north, we are just in the time that we will detach from body to go back to this big, huge source of energy. And in this north, we love to share our life experience that brought us all the joy that I honestly thank God for. My health, wealth, and well-being, knowing that everything is perfect just the way it is, knowing that, the house is burning. Okay, it's burning. I don't know why, but let's think, because I don't want to disturb my lungs. I don't want to disturb my amazing inner organs that are 50 trillion cells working just for me. And that gratitude, I've lived in the last many years. And that's why I come to the north like this to explain how in 2008, I was coming back to our home in Lebanon, which is something like a sanctuary like here. Lebanon is a sanctuary. And I really wanted to go to my best friend, the fig tree, like a 15-minute walk from my house in the backyard. And so I have to go, Lebanon is just chaotic in order. Yeah. So it's 9 o'clock at night, and a little firebug, you call them? Luciérnaga.
Firefly, I think. I'm not sure.
Firefly. Okay, these are the bugs that have light. Okay,
Yes.
so I saw one on my desire to go and meet my friend. I write books under it. I know so many things. This friend is so important to me. I saw one little bug that came to my tennis shoe when I was about to step on a teeny weeny yellow flower on the steps behind our house, up the mountain. And I go, why are you sitting? Because I speak to nature, because nature speaks to me. I go without talking, just talking, wordless talk. Why are you in the human stairs? We can kill you. And then this little thing goes like this and says, isn't life beautiful? Like telling me, what is fear? What are you talking about? I was so struck by that. I still remember. I look back and I ask, what gave you the power to penetrate the cement? Because she had cracked the cement to come out, this little teeny weeny thing. And she continues to tell me just how beautiful life is. And I get it. The force of life that creates in constant motion in beauty and benevolence gave you that voice.
Yes.
And if the verb of God, which is this force, is to love, then to love for me in every single cell of 50 trillion cells, every single one feels it. Love is to create in constant motion, in beauty, and in benevolence. So that frees everyone from you're good for me, I'm good for you, I owe you this, you owe you that. We are creating in beauty and benevolence nonstop. So that when I will say love, this is what I mean. What do you mean by love?
For me, love is the energy of the source. Is the energy that makes everything move and exist. For me, this energy has three main features. The first one is it respects. It allows everything to be as it needs to be. So that's the first thing. It respects. It respects the essence, the nature of everything. That's the first. The second is it nurtures, because it not only respects your existence, but also it gives you everything you need to expand as much as possible during your existence. That's the second one. And the third one, it sets you free. There is no rule like, since I'm going to give you life and I'm going to give you everything you need to live this plane of existence at the deepest level, then you have to do something for me. You are attached to me. You are my slave. There's nothing like that. It's you're gonna be whatever you want to be. You're gonna live how you want to live, and I'm gonna respect that. I'm gonna nurture that, and I'm gonna let you be free. For me, that's love. Love is something that gives us the opportunity to experience existence freely, kindly, and in an expansive way. That's love for me.
It is the same thing. Es la misma gata pero revolcada.
Yes, exactly.
It is the same thing. And I would like to tie it together. When you say it respects, and I feel it is the force of life that creates in constant motion, in beauty and in benevolence, that's respecting.
Exactly.
Creating. You say it nurtures. When it's creating, it's nurturing.
It nurture, yes.
Right? And it frees. When you are creating in constant motions in beauty and benevolence, you're flying free.
Exactly.
So we're speaking about the same thing, and whoever will be listening to this, maybe they can ask this is a sharing experience. It's not that we know everything. There's nothing to
No,
know. We're just
no,
sharing, sprinkling,
exactly.
sprinkle, sprinkle, little Manuel. Yes, and that being said, the intention why we're doing this is because it feels good. That's it. It feels good to
Yes.
share. What about you? Why are we getting this amazing collection of happiness droplets?
As you mentioned, for me, it's not about data. It's not about facts. It's not about concepts. It's not about knowledge, rigid knowledge. For me, it's not about that. For me, it's like I can say that I am happy. I can say that. I don't know how many people can say that, but I am happy. And I want to share the experience of being fulfilled and happy. I want to share that with people.
It just feels
And
good.
it just feels good. It
Yeah.
feels like home. And I think that when people get in touch with these kinds of messages, these type of interactions among people, they can feel it. Maybe we are not explaining with all these statistics and stuff like that, because that is not life. That is just how we are trying to interpret life. And I want to make a statement here about something. I want to do this because I want to share my experience. I want other people to feel or to be able to experience life in a deepest conscience, happy level. That's what I want. But this is not toxic positivity. What is that? Toxic positivity is when you say there's no trouble at all. There are no challenges in life. You have to be smiling all the time. You're not gonna get tired. You're not gonna get confused or bored. So everything is gonna be excitement all the time. And it's not like that. There are going to be challenges. There are going to be feelings and sensations. Those are part of the experience. Those are telling you something about how you are experiencing the situation. And the moment you start perceiving those messages at a conscious level, then you're going to stop avoiding those emotions, those thoughts. You're going to open yourself to the experience, and you're going to say, okay, this scares me, but show me the message. Okay, this frustrates me, but show me your message. Okay, that's kind of scary, but I'm here to experience life. So show me what you have to offer to me. I'm going to learn from the experience. Of course, I'm going to try to extend my existence in this avatar as much as possible. I am planning to live a long life. That's what I want, in a healthy body. But I also want to experience life not only in this avatar, not only in this form, but also in so many other forms that are available. And sometimes we tend to reduce the experience only to what I think and what I feel. And it's not only about that. Mm-hmm. So this is not toxic positivity. It's not about everything is fine and forget about everything. It's like, don't be responsible, don't follow the rules, break everything, be chaotic, don't take care of your body. It's not about that. It's about taking care of yourself and taking care of everything around you, because everything is precious. Starting with you. That's love. That's the message I want to share. What do you think?
Yes. So in responsibility, in nutrition, and in freedom. So why we're doing it is because it feels good to share that we are happiness itself. You, Manuel, and myself. We experienced in our past un montón de revolcones. I mean, we did get through a lot of slaps. We managed to understand that the slap can be transformed into a caress if you just are patient and know that there's something to admire in that slap. So that being said, maybe now we can go to next week. We will see you next week with
Yes.
what theme are we going to start, Manuel?
I was thinking about family, but also disease, the idea of disease. What do you think?
Yes. And I'm just thinking about this, like we can also open the chat to people to ask, what would you like to hear about? Because
Yes.
truly, 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 sincerely, all of us are happiness itself, but we get distracted with life and with the slaps that we don't manage to make them caresses, which is really what they're intended to be. You were saying the other day, if somebody throws a stone at you because they want to hit you, you take it and you make your home with it, the basis of your home. So
Yes.
this is the ability to transport the slap into a caress by using respect, nutrition, freedom, by using this weaving in constant motion and benevolence and in beauty. So we can start. I think it's a great idea to speak about dis-ease. So see you next time.
See you. As always, a pleasure, my dear Magi, my dear friend. Beautiful as always. And I love that crown. I hope see you soon.
Yes, inshallah. Bye.